I've been wanting this game for a while, and I finally got it. Madden. So right now we're kickoff.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Try to win this match. Let's go.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Already?
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. This young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Football formation. I ain't doing for the coach.
Here we go.
That was quick.
Right to the air is Burrow.
Oh.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hudson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They get 7 there on this.
I think we're back. My bad. My controller just died for a second.
It'll set up
We're
a
back.
third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
My boy Lamar Jackson is here now. He in.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. And he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Jackson. And he floated one out there, incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
What happened?
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Bengals will get the football back. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Patrick Queen coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Lateral.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
Let me lateral. That's crazy. I got it. Where is it at? Curls. We're doing curls now.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
That was not my fault.
Here's Jackson.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore 1st.
We're scoreless after 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
There. I want that angle either. Change the angle. There.
Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
No way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
We
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson.
Why is he doing
Field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Ravens first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Jackson, his throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's Lamar Jackson. There's no way.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Come on.
And that is incomplete here.
A lot of good completions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. That almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Look. See? That's not sliding. There's the whole gang on it. That's not sliding. Told you. Turn the middle.
And here's Brad Robbins now.
Oh, I hate these.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's taken on the 25.
Is that lateral? I can't. No lateral. Oh, lateral. Yeah, no.
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
But you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I saved that.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel like running, so I just passed it off. Anyway, we're doing it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right.
A short throw caught by Andrews.
That's 3 on me.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
No, that's 3 on me.
And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Throwing is Jackson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Marcus Williams from his safety spot making a nice play.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Help me a lot. I was not paying attention at all.
Here we go. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Mixon.
I stumbled again.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
The Bengals made that.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson will throw again.
It's not letting me.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Here's Burrow. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. Touchdown Bengals.
No, that was not.
Drew Sample from 6 yards away. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
I tackle him. Someone tackles him before he touches it. See? I'm suing. What am I doing? I have to sue, bro. No way.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Oh my!
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
Oh my gosh. 0 to 10. I need, okay, coach.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
I need to make this.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. But Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He's my coach. I'm coaching doing a good job.
From the gun, Jackson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Secure catch.
And that, boy, a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
Yep.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I'm sorry, but I'm doing video.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Jackson. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw is Jackson.
On
the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Jackson now.
Hey, open,
pass taken in by his big tight end. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Turn the middle, though.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
Come on.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him
What?
down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
No, that's
Zay Flowers, 74 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat.
Yo, I was right there.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Whose timeout? Oh, that was mine.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you got to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I'm making a comeback. If I make a comeback,
Burrow will throw.
This video
and the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They go play action with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Alright, I got locked in. Let me see that. What does that mean?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Aguilar in motion left. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And that one not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it. And they blow that up behind the line. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And look at this, another fake. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
No way.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I'm not ending this stream until I get a win.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
What the?
This taken in at the...
Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
Another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
They'll set up a throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Play action. It's Jackson going for it all. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point.
Jackson. I'm not leaving. I'm not ending the stream until I get a touchdown and win the game.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Burrow
hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Oh, okay, I know what to do.
Here we go, here we go. They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Tackle the QB.
Dancing to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
What?
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Owe, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action. But that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Damn right. Yes, sir.
The offense on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Burrow looking to pass.
Get the QB.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
I was about to say, if I didn't get no...
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
Flag. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Jackson, he throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, now backing up, and he's out of the end zone. The referee was right there to call it, and that is a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them lead up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here we go. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11 at the 41. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
No way. I'm not. Oh, I am, baby.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity.
All right, guys,
Couldn't get it done, but a nice game.
Hope you enjoy. See you next live stream. Peace.